and Anna, and for the people that's watching, because the numbers are still climbing here, for the people that's watching, me and Anna has this saying, the train that runs off the track into the plane that was flying. Well, here we go. This is where it just goes downhill.
So the next day, I went to the fabric store and I bought a bunch of skin-colored felt and wire framing and cotton, and I got to work creating a Muppet-style version of my boyfriend to put his glasses on next time we were getting dirty. Honestly, the thing looked pretty good, and I even found some clothes at Goodwill that were his style. I dressed the puppet in his clothes, hid them under my collection of Squishmallows that's in my room, and invited him over. To spare you the explicit details, we did start kissing and taking off clothes and stuff, but my hands were shaking as I reached up to grab his glasses. Instead of putting his glasses on my nightstand, I made a point of saying something like, "I'm just gonna put these right here," as I stretched over to the Squishmallow that was covering the puppet boyfriend's head and put the glasses right over his felt eyes. He got confused, I think, and looked back to where I put the glasses, and he sat up. And he studied this Muppet version of his face. His face is very easily identifiable, by the way. John has red hair, a mustache, and glasses, so there was little question of who this could be. He was silent for a second, then said, "Is that supposed to be me?" while I laughed. I said, "Do you like it?" as I took it out of the Squishmallow pile and revealed the entirety of Muppet John. "Oh, did you make that?" he asked. And I stood it up off the bed and asked him to stand next to it. "See, it's just like you, basically," I said, but he still wasn't laughing that much. I think he saw the Muppet ended up being a little bit taller than he is. He's 5'7" and probably insecure about that. The Muppet ended up closer to about 6'1". I noticed his disappointment and did a tried and true Disney impression to make him feel better. In my best Goofy impression, I said, "Well, looks like we could call him Big John, yuck!" John just took the glasses off of Big John and let the puppet fall to the floor. Then he set the glasses on the nightstand and he sat in bed for a while. But we eventually went to Sin City, but it was a lot more quiet than usual. He left after that, even though we were planning on having a sleepover. He said that he wasn't feeling good. I texted him good night and went to bed. So here's the issue. This morning, I haven't gotten any good morning text, or any text at all from him, even though he always sends me a good morning text. I'm worried that Big John was a step too far, and that normal John didn't think the joke was as funny as I did. I feel like he's putting me in an uncomfortable position by not telling me how this really made him feel, even though I thought this was pretty funny. Is this salvageable, or am I screwed?
He's putting you in a weird position? He is putting you?
He's not communicating, Anna.